Starting this round off, Dallas towards Ivy, just creating a little bit of presence. It does look like they're getting ready to split down Ivy very quickly here. Contact being made as Sam getting gooshed. Android as well. Both these players very low, and both these players are down, opening up that outside bomb site.
JDM going to try and battle with Taco here, but across Old Bomb Train was, I believe, Phelps there. He was able to support. Phelps ends up falling, but it's a very uphill battle for Nifty and Fugly. They've got the kit, and now they do not, as a matter of fact. So very, very clean. And Fallen's interview right there, he was talking, be confident about that. And if they were to execute towards this B site now, they know that the flank would take some time to get to that position. Solo defender up close, and really the one from the back line is the one that falls first because Fallen can reach out and touch you with that AWP. Fugly is up next. Backside of the bomb train now wrapping around to the outside. The bomb hasn't quite made it to the site yet, but Taco makes sure that it can safely.
Look at Phelps.
3v4, now 2v4 right now with Taco hanging on by a thread. Phelps on the rear flank says you are not allowed to save this. The save call was made instantaneously right as Android died. He turned around to run off and ended up...
Will they be able to get it here?
Molly's into camera. Psalm is at Sandwich right now, but he's on the ladder trying to surprise Fur, but Fur catches him from heaven, though. Android starts popping off. 2 kills for him. Great headshot against the second one of Fur. Now things are getting delayed with 20 seconds on the clock. Taco's coming up. Surprising Android, able to settle his feet on top of the ladder quickly so. Now dropping down. Nifty's at cameras. Taco now looking like he's in his old self again as well. Man advantage for MIBR due to that, but JDM will draw it back even.
That's big.
It's op versus op versus op versus op. What a retake.
Everybody's got that one shot to make the dream happen, and it's going to be Fallen moving around the right side of Bomb Train into Z. This is great positioning from him. I don't actually think Fugly was able to spot this one out, so Fugly now will move right by Fallen, and Fallen picking up a very easy kill, leaving it all onto JDM now. No kit. He's got himself pinched, and coldzera's got himself a frag. MIBR onto 6 off a lovely execute coming in. The rotations from Envy are on their way.
That's a great smoke from Fugly as well. He banks it off the wall above Spool, is able to pick up 1 kill for himself, make it a second. Unable to convert the third. It was Fur left alone, and Envy are finally... Nifty steps in that for a shade.
coldzera's out
damage.
upper.
Yeah, coldzera doing coldzera things.
Ooh,
does
nice
end
shot.
up dying, so that is an okay trade right now for Envy. But JDM unscopes at probably the absolute worst time. If he had just given it 2 more seconds after coldzera had been spotted towards that B site, he would have ended up with a kill before he was traded. 1-man advantage, and looking even more so for MIBR as Nifty and Android are thinking about a save. There's a flick shot from Fallen. It's a bit off the mark, so still they stand, but there's a flank coming. There's a flank.
Yeah.
Phelps is already behind him, and again, Android is met with the exact same fate. Okay, guys, let's save. Android turns around. He just needs, if the Envy is, I think they even took a little pop shot at one another, missed, but they're very sketchy about where MIBR could be. Fugly pushed up to the top of the ramp, overwhelmed. Now Android starts to rebound out, and Fallen's interview, they talked about this. They'd get 1 kill, and then they would snap onto a site, but they don't necessarily have to do this right now. Look how scattered MIBR right now, and Envy might anticipate that they're going to go for that snap pick and push.
coldzera creeping out and out. He's about to get pop flash through the smoke. Is Sam going to catch it? Sam does catch it. That's going to let Cold move through it now and have the advantage in this situation. Android in the site, able to take down Taco, but Cold has crept right up to Z. He should be able to take down Sam here momentarily. And it's actually Fallen to take him down, leaving only Android with that AWP. He gets contacted by Taco, and he will be the victor.
Off of that, thinking that there was going to be a nightmare of a push from the CT side. Now they push back towards T-Con. Sam gets himself a good kill, and he's flirting with death right now. Fallen takes the high ground. What a nade. Bounces up over, almost finishing the job. But Android now takes the baton. Fallen has to worry about being so scoped in. 2 targets present themselves, and Envy are in a 5v2 control. The bomb is still back there. I think it's up in the above the ladder. It'll be recovered as they start to shift it back. But it's a 2v5. I don't anticipate Envy dropping this round.
Unless coldzera can get a pick as he's creeping through the smoke upper, I don't think they'll be able to pick up the round. Actually going to be taken down by JDM with that scout. Taco, the final member left. He does have the bomb, so he's got that going for him, but he's going to need to do a lot more if he wants to pick this one up.
Spot the first target. That's an easy 1v1, but now everybody starts to move around and it starts to become a more difficult task. Psalm fires off a couple warning shots, and Taco starts to run out of real estate. Long flank coming against him as well, including the front door where Fugly just stands up top. That's going to be the second round for Envy. He's fortunate that it didn't land at his feet.
Quite a bit of damage being done as coldzera taking down JDM. He's going to move very quickly towards Inner as Android hopping up that ladder is going to take down Fallen, and now Fugly putting an end to coldzera will allow Phelps actually to open it up onto Android. So a 2-on-3 here. And still plenty of time on the clock. It does look like MIBR favoring Ivy as we move into the minute mark.
I think MIBR are lucky that at this point that they're only one man behind. That was very, very dangerous, especially lucky that Phelps ended up winning his fight.
Even coldzera towards inner as JDM missed his shot, right?
So Android climbing that ladder was absolute
insanity.
That was a bold lucky he caught that T with a smoke in his hand because he just climbing the ladder, spamming, hoping for the RNG gods to
forced his way up.
And he went right up to the top of that one. So right now, Phelps and Fur are trying to fight their way back.
Are they going to creep out backside?
It would be difficult to do.
Oh, they're going front side.
Right to the front door. Everything's clear up front. There's one up in heaven, and it should be an easy one. Nifty takes off the rear flank. Great shot from Fur, actually. Saw him took a lot of damage off that first salvo, but that's just too much. And Envy are going to have to try and fight from behind to win a desperate pistol round. coldzera still on the other side of this smoke. He's spamming through it and doing some good damage out there as well. Fur going to be late to come out the ladder. This could surprise Envy as well as this late rotation, but Psalm is already watching that angle. A 2v3. Envy has managed to take the lead right back into this one. coldzera gets a kill. They both get a kill as well. It's down to a 1v1. Fugly, no armor, looking for coldzera. He needs the headshot immediately. It's well within the range at this point blank for coldzera to hit that headshot. Fugly just needed to tap heads as well. They dropped him down to 40. They know he's back there, so they're just spamming towards him right now. It looks like they will release, and Fallen releases a Lapua round, catching Nifty. Stack up for the drop. It's a 1-for-1. So the A site is showing slight signs of weakness, but you had bonus people up here, and all the while Taco is through the box halls, now trying to stab the T's in the back. Android's up here. He's looking at it. Ooh. Well played by Android.
Nice
that keeps him here.
Yeah, and now we're going to see the rotations coming over from MIBR. Android actually not taking the inner bomb site. That is huge. That's going to allow MIBR to move into the site now, set up for this retake, and they're going to go in together. But you know what? Actually, Psalm taking down Fur makes this round a possibility.
Sick shot from the young gun.
This is a big gun round here. Can Envy pull this off? Psalm now with that AWP, trained on that Z. Well, he just was as he unscoped.
He's waiting for Cold to get into a position. He's now climbing up the ladder.
Android's
trying to work in
from
behind. But look how nervous Psalm and Android are. Nobody's leaving the site. They are tucked into it right now. It's a matter of time before Android gets a bad feeling about this one and checks the backside of his ramp. I hope so. Fallen takes the shot, and they still don't suspect that coldzera's behind him. They've spotted Psalm. They need to still kill him really quickly. He starts to sprint on him. He'll be able to pick up the kill and defuse the lead. A gargantuan one at that, and Envy would have to decimate
Look at this angle from Fallen.
Off.
Fallen just holding the jump up, able to take down Nifty. He will be traded out, but Taco is still up here. Great bait and switch setup. He's going to be able to take down the bomb planter, and then he might even find the off of JDM, and that's exactly what happens now. A 4-on-2 as Phelps falling to Android, who's playing phenomenal. Fur will take down Fugly. Android final member up. He shall fall. 15 rounds for MIBR, 1 round away from a 16-4 victory.
Sick play from... It would be obviously to max loss bonus for about a month before Envy were even able to get to double digits and be a threat. So MIBR are looking to close it. Fur now in the upper box halls, about to peek this one, but Phelps gets the first 2. That was the head stack drop into the ladder as they drop and break their ankles right into the field of view for the AUG.
Right into a 5-on-3. Envy really having no success whatsoever on train. We saw some brief hints of life there on the first half, but moving into the second now, MIBR completely dominant, winning 4 rounds in a row.
Another head stack.
Another head stack drop. It pays off, yeah, it pays off.
You commit 4 players to take ladder control. Costs you 2 of them. At least you got a kill against Phelps. Here comes Fur. After seeing all that commitment to ladder, I love that from Fur to push the upper box halls at that point, and now there's no recovery.
Yeah.
JDM in a 1v4, AUG in hand from what he was able to steal from Phelps, but his position is known. He's jumped down into this spot. Oh my goodness. That one hurt. That one hit him below the belt. Just beamed him. So JDM's left to extend the round as best as he can. He's got the bomb, but likely there will be an instant flank coming. MIBR have backed up to allow JDM an opportunity to get to a site to commit to it, but it looks like they'll just shoot him outright right at the top side. And it's 16-4.